Hello everybody, I'm Matthew Austin and SamuraiHex, and welcome back to another episode of the Manager of Legends Journeyman save with me, Matthew, and our manager, Neil Brannan. Now in today's episode we've got the final game of the season in the league, as well as an FA Cup final. Can we win it, get ourselves our second ever trophy as a manager, and into Europe through it? But if you're excited for this episode and want to help support the channel out, you can by liking the video. You can also subscribe to the channel as well, hit the bell for mobile notifications, push notifications so you never miss an upload, and comment a comment. I don't care what it is, just as long as you're nice. But yeah, let's get into the episode. And the first thing we will look at is transfers, because as you remember, if you haven't watched last episode, go watch it now. But last episode we were just getting to the January transfer window. That's all been and done now, and of course we're at the final two games of the season, so best show you the transfers. And boy, was there a lot. So first off, most people went out on loan. I don't know why I said boy was there a lot, because I just realised there wasn't. I think I'm getting that mistaken with that. But yeah, people went out on loan, including Nitengo, who I think was unhappy that he wasn't playing because but I was like, you're not good enough, dude. So he went out on loan. A few other players also went out on loan. Scory, who was another player, was also unhappy because he thought he could get regular game time, or at least more game time than he was getting. Corey Daniel, Matthew Hopkins, Nelson Black, Jamie Gummery is another player who thought he was going to get game time but didn't because he's older, so he hasn't got potential. He's kind of rubbish. Like they all thought they could get game time, and I've rejected it, and then the director of football zone did that to appease them. But we had 3 players join us in January, all on deadline day. We were trying to get in the centre back all throughout the season, or all throughout the transfer window, but we only managed to get one in on deadline day, which was Zoltan Cizil. He's a 3-star, 3.5-star current ability player. Said about could also be trained to be DM, centerman, right back. He's good, but he's not 42 million rising to 52 million gold. And so I'm just kind of upset with that, in all honesty, that he joined us for crazy amounts of money from AZ, which I would assume they're overcharging us for a player not from one of the big clubs, if you get what I mean, like not an Ajax or what's the other one? PSV. Just upsetting all the Netherlands people, Dutch people, I mean. But yeah, it's just not worth it for 42 million. And I think Director of Football, which is Mark Noble, obviously, has seen a good player, but he's not proven it, and he's paid for the player. Samir El Amrani is another player that joined us. He's Moroccan Belgian. He was a amateur playing for FC Valheim, all the way in the 2E amateur class B, which I think is either the 4th or 5th tier of Belgian football. So he was an amateur. Dutch football went in for him. He tried to repeal the work permit was rejected, and I just repealed it as they were saying me to do, because they weren't cancelling the deal straight away like they do sometimes. And it got to the point where all the rejections for the work permits were failing, and the director of football wasn't coming out of the deal. So I just decided, you know what, I'll send it, and the director of football must really want the player, so he's got a ESC slot work permit place thing, and yeah, he comes in as a breakthrough prospect, 2.5-star current ability, 4-star potential ability, as a really good player for saying he was playing in the 4th or 5th tier of Belgium. And finally, Joan Piena Joins us as a regular starter. Another centre-back, DM, midfielder and right-back. He comes in from Cadiz. I think that's how I pronounce it. In La Liga 2. He's about just as good as Cecil. Yeah, Cadiz wanted 15 million and Cecil wanted 42. AZ wanted 42 for Cecil. Now, I think we're overpaid for both of them. Cecil, I would reckon 20 million at best for him. Pinar, about 8 million or 6 million or something like that for a second tier side player who's been in second tier for 4 years and never played in a top flight league. So, I don't know what the football's doing, but hey. But yeah, we've got the final game of the season. But we've also got the games that have happened since last time, which I've just forgot to show you. So last episode was, of course, the Sheffield Wednesday draw and the Tottenham draw. We then played Leicester at home and drew that 2-2. We then went to Arsenal, lost that 3-0, and then played Stoke in the third round of the FA Cup and beat them 4-0. Then played Liverpool, beat them 1-0. Man U beat them 2-0. Everton drew 2-2. Millwall we won 4-0 in the FA Cup. And Sunderland we won 3-1. Then played Man City and drew 2-2. Newcastle we lost 1-0. Aston Villa we lost 2-0. And Brighton we drew 2-2. Then in the fifth round of the FA Cup we won against Leeds 4-2. Crystal Palace we won 2-0 in the league alongside Bournemouth 2-0 as well. Sunderland in the FA Cup quarter-final, we won that 3-0. And Brentford we won 2-1 in the Premier League. Wolves we then won 1-0, lost 1-0 to Chelsea, then played Leeds and won 4-0 I mean. And then Brentford in the FA Cup semi-final we won 2-0 in extra time. Southampton we then beat 3-1. Sheffield Wednesday will beat 3-0 and relegated them I think. And Tottenham, who could have been relegated if they hadn't have won this game, we lost 2-1. So that takes us currently in the league as 8th place. Sheffield Wednesday are not relegated, but we have saved Tottenham by losing our game against them, as well as also playing them in the final. So hopefully we can get a bit of revenge for them and not make them happy that they survived and happy that they won the FA Cup. But yeah, 8th place for West Ham, not that bad. It did look like we were getting continental football through the league at points in the season, but then we had a bit of bad form for a few games, and so we just toppled down. Technically, we could still get 6th place if Man U and Man City lose, but Man U have just got such better goal difference that I can't see us beating that. So yeah, 7th at best, probably. 9th at worst, but we've been amazing. We've been really good. Brighton and Wolves have been even better. 71 points for Wolves, and in the UEFA Champions League, Brighton were very close to winning the title alongside Wolves. Actually, they were top Wolves for most of the season, or so Brighton, but Chelsea just stuck in towards the end. And yeah, they won the league. But the game against Leicester, we've got to get into it. We've been talking off, rambling long enough. Team going in for this game, we've got Samuel in goal, we've got Emerson Royal and Cecil, Marza and Thomas in as our 4 defenders. James Ward-Prowse, who has announced his retirement, alongside Archie Gray and Carlos Lopez in the midfield 3. Zaza and Martinelli are our 2 wingers, and then we've got Toklamati as our striker. That leaves Pasaricic, who's played quite a lot of games because Samuel keeps getting himself injured, and to be fair, he has not done that badly. Scar Pato, Sula, Agula, Ramzas, Paul, Smith, and El Amrani, Fort, and Pinar are all on the bench. Chijoki Paul is now no longer unhappy after playing a few more game times, but he'll probably get unhappy again because of some stupid reason or not, if he's still with us for the next AFCON. It's stupid. Kudus wants to leave now because he wants his agreed playing time. I've tried playing him off the bench and even in the main team from the start, and he has been woeful compared to the other players. So I'm hoping the director of football will sell him. Paqueta is also unhappy because he wants to move for a new challenge. We've agreed to sell him. Musa is also unhappy because he wants to go all out, secure a permanent move, or sell him hopefully. Jared Bowen's leaving to go to Roma. Also, Romero is already unhappy because he wants initially great play time. Now, he's an important player, but I see him as a squad player, and I reckon as an important player, he's just been playing just enough to be considered that, with 14 appearances off the start and 17 off the bench. So I don't know why he's unhappy, but as long as he's unhappy, he's not in my side. And Alex Simpson is, I think, still unhappy after wanting regular starter or squad player or something like that. When I want to just keep him. I want to keep him as a fringe player, but he wants regular starter. I'm just not willing to give that. I've tried to persuade him to become a squad player or fringe player, but he's having none of it. But we got the game against Leicester. Leicester have had a woeful game, the woeful season, and are already relegated. Hopefully we win this and actually finish the season respectively. As I open my big mouth to say we better start end this league season respectively, and Leicester going to score. Absolutely shambles. Honestly, this defense. I'm not. I wish I'd stayed in Japan, if all honesty. I was loving it at Tokyo. I was loving it in Nagano. I was probably not over there Zimachevchi, but I prefer Zimachevchi over West Ham, how some of the players react. As we got a highlight, ball goes in and Carlos Lopez scores to make it 1-1 in the 15th minute. Hopefully we can now get another couple and show Leicester that we are the better side. As it is half time, Leicester have had 2 injuries so far in this game. I've had to do 2 subs at different intervals, so they've already got one and they've just used that. They've used the last sub and now they have not got any subs remaining for the rest of the game. Hopefully we can tire them out, as we can tire them out if we score here, I reckon. 54th minute with Ward-Prowse, gives it to Chazelle. Emerson Royal, Ward-Prowse, back to Emerson Royal, passes to Zaza, to Gray, and Archie Gray scores to make it 2-1 West Ham. Archie Gray keeps getting called up to England, but he never gets a game. He keeps getting called up to the squad, but for some reason he's never getting a game, and I don't understand why, because he's good enough to play for them. As we will make our first sub of the game, I think Tottenham has to be taken off. Let's give Al Amrani a chance. Martinelli's not been the best. So maybe Connor Smith for him, and do it like that for now. With the highlights, it's first minute. Smith on the ball, he crosses it in, and it was a bit of a mess up by the defence. It goes straight to Zaza, and he scores, making it 3-1 Leicester. 3-1 West Ham. Stupid of me. I was looking at Leicester and saying Leicester. I was so stupid there. As we will make our last 3 subs of the game, I reckon. I think this game's already won, so Ward-Prowse could be taken off at first. Scarpetto, he's not had a good game. Mars could be taken off for Pinar. I reckon Hector Falk could come on for Emerson Royal. So he's our best player all season, and since I've been at West Ham, Emerson Royal can have a rest and get fresh for the next game in the FA Cup final. 84th minute, nearing the end of the game. It looks like we've won this. Hopefully Leicester do not get a chance though, and make it a bit of a squeaky bum time towards the end of the game, as it looks like they're going to do just that, isn't it? Why do I open my big mouth? Honestly, why? If you could see me right now, I will have, which I should, because I have a camera, but I don't like using it because I'm always nervous in front of it. But I've currently got my head in my hands as Samuel gets himself injured. Who is the tallest player? Connor Smith, you get a chance in the net, and then Amarani. Let's be careful with this. Maybe no. Maybe Zaza can go back into defence, and Amarani can go as an AMC, and just do it like that for now. Hopefully we can survive. Oh no. Oh no. Oh wait. Oh no. As it's full time. And Connor Smith, who came on as a sub, was the tallest player on the pitch for us, as Samuel got himself injured for about the third or fourth time this season. Yeah, he kept a clean sheet. That's why everyone well done. What isn't well done is that Samuel has got himself injured for the FA Cup final. We'll now have to see how bad that injury is, because he's been getting a load of injuries this season. 4 to 5 weeks. Is he injury prone? It doesn't say he's injury prone, but if I go through his injuries, so since he joined us, he's had a broken upper arm, which was out for 6 weeks, a broken hand, which was out for 5 weeks, and now torn wrist ligaments, which is out for maybe another 5 weeks. How can a broken hand be 5 weeks as well as torn wrist ligaments being 5 weeks? I don't understand that. All from catching the ball. So he broke his hand from catching the ball, broke his upper arm from catching the ball, and he's torn his wrist ligaments from breaking the ball. Torn his wrist ligaments from catching a ball. Now, I understand that balls are quite hard, because I broke my thumb playing in goal once as a kid, or as a teenager. But even then, the ball was probably not suitable for football, as more of a basketball. And I had gloves on, so I can understand him breaking it. Not 3 times in the season, or getting 3 injuries for catching the ball in this season, so he needs better gloves. He's very injury prone, I don't know why it doesn't say he is. But anyway, I'm going to skip ahead now to the FA Cup final game. Hopefully we can win that. If you want to know how we finished in the season, we finished 8th. We did not overtake Man City or Man U. In the end, Man City drew and Man U won. I think, at least. Yeah, Man City drew, so that means Man U won. And yeah, Chelsea win the league. Teams getting relegated: Sheffield Wednesday, Crystal Palace, and Leicester. Brentford survive on the final day of the season, and Tottenham very close to being relegated for the second. Being close to be relegated like they were last season. So 2 relegation battle seasons in a row for Tottenham. But yeah, I'll skip ahead now for the FA Cup final game. See you in a bit. Right, we're here for the game against Tottenham in the Emirates FA Cup final. The game is important, and hopefully we can win it. But the team going in for this game, we've got Pasaric in goal, who has come in because of the injury to Samuel in the last game. If he gets injured halfway through the game, we're probably screwed. Emerson Royal is the right back, Zoltan Cazil and Mampase are 2 centre backs, and Luke Thomas is our left back. We've got Scarpato, Arch Gray, and Carlos Lopez as our midfield 3. Zaza and Martinelli stay as our 2 wingers, and Toclomati stays as our striker. And that leaves Connor Smith, James Ward-Prowse, Ard Gula, Joan Pennar, Hector for Jacob Napoleon Ramzas, Larju, Ramazani, Tijo Kapoor, and Samir Al-Amrani, all on the bench. Highlight: the first one of the game, 11th minute. Cazil gives the ball to Mapase, then it goes to Thomas, It was at Martinelli. Crosses it in, and it's a goal. Matis Zaza scores to make it 1-0 West Ham. Nearly said 1-0 Tottenham because I was reading the thing that says Tottenham. Again, like I was with Leicester, but hey, we're 1-0 up. Huzzah. And it's half time, we're 1-0 up. I will say I have faith to every single body. Hopefully that's motivated them for the second half. Hopefully we can keep our lead up and win this game and lift our second trophy as a manager. However, the highlight comes in for Tottenham. And it's a goal. Bella Kochap scores to make it 1-1 Tottenham. And 1-1 equaliser. That was too easy. That was too easy. 61st minute, we'll make our first subs of the game. Luke Thomas is on the booking, so Paul can come for him. And Scarpato's actually quite nervous or aggressive, and I don't want that, so Pienaar can come on for him. Mampasi's not had a good game, so Falk can come on for him, even though he's aggressive. Maybe get rid of that. Put Pienaar on for Mampasi. Scarpato taking off for Urgula. Actually, no, he's aggressive as well. We'll press then. Actually, no. Carlos Lopez, centre mid, then put in Ramsas. And we'll just do those subs for now, even though I'm looking at Emerson Royal be taken off, because even though he was rested towards half the last game, he's not performed today. As 71st minute, Tokmati's been poor, so Al Amrani can come on for him. As we've got a highlight, 73rd minute, the ball nearly went in from Paul, however he keeps the ball and it's now with Ramsas. Its ball is nearly poor, and I nearly had a meltdown from Ramsas's poor ball because he's done that twice in this game in highlight. But it is a goal, but it's offside. It's awarded. It is a goal, and West Ham are now 2-1 up in the lead. Another goal by Zaza. As I reckon we'll make our last sub of the game. Ardeguda would come on, but he's still aggressive. I think Falk will come on for. I don't know. I don't know who to think of. I reckon Carlos Lopez will have to be taken off for James Ward-Prowse, so we'll leave it like that for now. If we go into extra time, we'll of course get one more sub. But hopefully we'll have won that game by the time it gets to full time. It's getting close, however there's been 8 minutes added on. How is there 8 minutes added on? I do not know. As it's 96th minute and we have the ball. Ramsas don't make another poor ball. He gives it to Martinelli, whose touch was poor, but still with us. And Archie Gray scores to make it 3-1. And I think West Ham have gone and won the FA Cup, as it is full time, and we won the FA Cup with West Ham. amazing work from one of the West Ham players in this game. I know they haven't been the best players. I've always been complaining about them, but they did well this season if you think of it, even though they could have done even better. And they've done well to win the FA Cup against some sides like Tottenham, who, even though they're a relegation candidate, they're still a good side, so we did really well. And because of that, Neil Brannan gets his second ever trophy. He hasn't won, he's won one league, which was the league in, well, major trophy. He's of course won the third tier of Japan with Nagano, and the second tier with Nagano. And he's also now won one major trophy, one league trophy, major trophy with FC Tokyo, and he's now won his first major cup competition with West Ham, and we have qualified through that into the Europa League, I think. I've also got myself a achievement. If I don't know if you can see this. Hopefully you can't. I use that for my manager names. If you can see that, we have won competition with domestic clubs from different nations. So first time I've done that. So of course won a cup, won a competition with FC Tokyo, and now won a competition with West Ham. And yeah, that is now us, if it says it, qualified for Europe. At least I hope it is. We haven't qualified for Europe normally, so yeah, we're in the Europa League. Well, hopefully we can do decently there. But we'll have to see what the transfers will be like for that competition and for the Premier League and Emirates FA Cup and Carabao Cup for next season in the next episode with the transfers. But if you have enjoyed this episode, you should enjoy this episode because we won the trophy. So like the video for me winning a trophy, for us winning a trophy, because I count you as our backroom staff. It's enough people watch this to be a whole coaching team, so you can also subscribe to the channel if you're someone who hasn't already subscribed, and whether you're a returning subscriber or a new subscriber, hit the bell so you never miss an upload and you get notifications, whether push notifications or mobile notifications. And also comment a comment on the video detailing what you think the best part of the FA Cup victory was. Anyway, I've been Matthew, also known as SamuraiHex. I'll see you all next time. Hex signing out. Bye everybody.